Hi everybody, this is Coach McCreary from Baseball by the Yard. Thanks for stopping by today. Today's tip is a very important safety tip for young kids and kids of any age really who are pitching. Now, I'm not a firm believer that every pitcher has to have the same mechanics. I don't want all my pitchers to be robots. Every pitcher is going to have his own unique delivery to a certain extent. But there are a couple things that are non-negotiable. And for kids that I've ever worked with pitching, one of the non-negotiables is that when they are finished their pitch, their glove needs to end up fairly close to this hip when they pull down. Now you're going to get different theories as to whether kids should pull their glove down or leave it out front. There's all kinds of different things on that, and you guys can believe what you want. I have my theories on that, but the point is, however a pitcher does his delivery, I make sure that his glove ends up right around here. Now, there's a practical reason for that, is if I have my glove in my hands closer to my body, it's going to be easier for me to hold my balance. If I have that glove flailing all around here or behind me, it's going to be harder for me to stick my landing and hold my balance, and I'm generally going to be falling to one side or the other, which is generally not something that pitchers want to do. You may see it a little bit here and there with guys who can be successful falling left or right, but for the most part, that's going to cause problems. So it's going to help with balance if they can keep their glove under control and keep it tucked near the side of their body. But the most important reason I think for doing that, and which is why I make sure all little kids do this that I work with, that is if a ball is hit right back at them. The danger is if a young kid does not control that glove and he lets that glove fly, especially behind them. If a ball is hit directly at him, there's only one way to catch that ball, and that is open your mouth and swallow the ball, because you are not going to take your glove all the way around to try to catch that ball, or at least block it or deflect it. And that's when kids can get some serious injuries by getting hit in the chest or the face and things like that. We've seen some horrible examples of that on TV. But if that younger player finishes with that glove fairly close to his hip, if the ball is hit back at him, the glove is not too far away from his face. He can hopefully quick enough get that glove up and at least block the ball or deflect it and keep it from hitting his face. Now, we all know there's going to be times when you have big hitters who hit the ball so hard, there's really nothing you can do, and that's just one of the risks you take as a pitcher. We get into pitching helmets and all that stuff in a different post or different video, but for now, if kids are finishing with their glove near their hip, they increase the likelihood of them being able to stop that ball from hitting them and causing some serious damage. So if you're working with young pitchers, or if you are a young pitcher watching this, make sure you are always finishing your pitches with your glove, the fingers of your glove close to your hip. Not like this, not like this, fingers near the hip so that I can get that glove up and try to block that ball. So that's your big safety tip for today. Hope you learned something. Make sure you're doing it if you are a pitcher. I'm Coach McCreary signing off. Have a good day, everybody.